eno achi ye social media handles ahodo ni nyina ye wo so Facebook ni Oyerepa live, Facebook Oyerepa live, YouTube nso ukọ a ye dem live. Ede Ghana mansoafo a ohwa no ne ho nsem so ede yamane abetu dwa se Ghana fo nipa oha aduonum 150 ene ya kire wo mo ese wo America enche ye de ombebe fi.
Wamampeni John Dramani Mahama ede atudwa se ebraso se wo mo fa kwati kwan so ema oman ne boka no obeyi sansem ni nyina free ho.
Yebeko ensem foforo mu kane finance minister Dr. Amin Adamenra okansem bi na ose na no mo na efomye de ne opa akire no 10% bi o na eloto de no yente na na no fomye okoka ne betting tax manfo fanche.
Ye de ni betri mu ewo Vatican and man bot se Catholics and sorry mano wo mo sase ya wo no mo bompa ye e de ama Pope Francis.
Ensem titi seye ne de bremo agudie nsem eka ho ene de kase wum sikasem na fa dwedi nkomo ni nyina ya bo bia no aye de besom anwumre ye te da mani woman college department of nursing o se nka ncho manfo nyina ese se akwantu ho asem eye nursing tete se de nurse fo nyina kodi training akwantu ni beto mu a wokwa visa no ye de ma wo enten pa courses a wo ye bie no edoso nti abatan moma awie high school eye senior high na ko was asi omo pe nursing training akono omo gusu abie wapono train omanfo ya ben kwada so bo sheba electrical sense so enkane apado nyoma nyina omo na kofa nyina papa dia ba woto abofo de ma omanfo osi enkai mu ese Oyerepa ene Promise TV enko gusu a eka ebo mane so mu television no atiko pe obi a obetimi aye na on risk ane ma we ne sa ubenya ni nyina ewo TV ni so ebio amamre PSC nso reality show forms no 50 cities we obe ma wo qualify na wa be kire yen wa amre no wamane ya ewukuru ene potemo a wofiri ebreso a achede bebre eda so a campo eka ho ebi
Yebeko Promise Heba na yakwa akwaji enuro ahodo bi a ye pe no Promise Heba aso ye na obowura wonsa ebeka bi mu amope ne makomakom so amope se mutu nudro na mokoto no Promise Heba ye prisons run about ya Oyerepa FM mu na Promise Heba na obetumi afre 0535 544 681 Express Group eti mutu fa akopiem ewo amanso USA Canada ene amama hodo bi pesa ukono Express Group ene do beko
enuanu mienu ehia nwumre a ye besomo medin de Akua Asiedua mene
Nana Afia Broni papa bi
afi se enu nchemu eni Dana mansoafo a ohwe yama no ne ho nsem so eyowura Samuel Okujeto Ablakwa ene okomrahye bedwefi akoda nsende edi na ye nyina yenim nyabata America man so abesensen wonko mu a mampani a obaaye Donald Trump ekire se obi a wonkrata asem nye no free oman mu ne ko okurum ana ko oman so America de nanka ese efre se no man's land ye ho no munya ko wura mu a ubetimi atena ho afebo so ankodi nsemoni bi a nanso aban foforo ne baaye no ode mra foforo ene de aba enkane no ne yentesa Ghana fo ka ho ene de foreign minister bo amane se Ghana fo nipa o headunum 150 Ghanaians ena yaso mu a immigration officers do akosie ya ye twen se yebeje omkwan na omo abafie.
Updates from the Washington mission indicates as follows. Currently, there are 150 Ghanaians in detention across various centers in the US who are awaiting deportation for crimes such as rape, internet fraud, and illegal entry. None of the affected Ghanaians are in detention as we speak. 50 out of the 150 individuals have received final deportation orders from the courts. Their deportation is expected to take place by mid-year, mid-2025. The remaining 100 cases are either under appeal or have been dismissed. Representations have been made to U.S. authorities on behalf of one Ghanaian on the grounds of ill health, and he has been released to seek medical care. 3 Ghanaians have also been processed and are scheduled to depart from the United States on commercial flights on the 19th of March 2025, the 28th of March 2025, and 1st April 2025, respectively. 10 Ghanaians have also been interviewed by the embassy to verify their nationalities and ensure that they have received a fair hearing. They are now awaiting the Department of Homeland Security to purchase their flight tickets before their travel documents for their deportation can be issued.
Yeto Asiebo no eso na wamampanyi John Dramani Mahama ene woni mpanyimfo ahodo bi ehia ye mekire CEO sahodo a womoda aban enyumeko ahodo mu wo man Ghana na woni womo ehia ye nkomo twetwe ekoso na wo kire se ebire bi twemu na enkrofo efa kwati kwan so na womo gu aban adwuma yanye womo hwe no ane se womo nam ho saa ebasa no a aban no nebre ebasa na sikasem wo ye basa eno nti wono na pensu die nyade a wo beye nhwe han ama sade no akoso wonni a wo beye wadwen se aban adwuma wo bese no wo beye ne basa wo bedi sika wom no emra ene wo bedi ne nyonyo.
This month's activity is not just a forum for discussion but a decisive call to action, demanding bold leadership, accountability, and an unwavering commitment to excellence from you as chief executives of state-owned enterprises. This meeting reaffirms my commitment to the promise of a shake-up of all loss-making SOEs and realigning them to break even and transition into profit-making. I have all noted my 2024 campaign promises and the 20-day social contract with the good people of Ghana were not mere rhetoric. The 2023 State Ownership Report produced by State Interest and Governance Authority SIGA reveals the inefficiencies affecting many of our SOEs. And this demands that we act with conviction and courage to tackle the systemic challenges confronting these enterprises. Many of our specified entities have operated inefficiently for far too long. They've been burdened with waste, underperformance, conflict of interest, and a complete detachment from national interest. Many of our SOEs have been used as mere instruments for generating personal wealth for persons appointed to positions within the entity. And who are the ones responsible for this situation? It's the chief executives, the management, and the management boards of these enterprises. Some of these enterprises have become perennial loss makers, draining public funds with bloated budgets, unjustified allowances and perks, and unnecessary expenditures, while relying on government bailouts as if they were entitled to them. Indeed, many of your entities are at their lowest point in the entire history of the Fourth Republic. Ladies and gentlemen, the era of impunity, mediocrity, and financial recklessness must end today.
Yera Finance Minister Dr. Kesla Tofosen no Jumedie no Asibi. And watches state-owned enterprises ahodo ewo ma no dodo na omo dwumedie ekofom wo musika sem ekofom de 2024 wo mi ma wo man ni sika eye me eno ti we dey say o man no ye hwere sika e wo se ye bo ye ho so na ye tutu ya na moyie.
Present, some specific numbers that we've seen so far indicate, for example, that the Electricity Company of Ghana, for example, has recorded consistent losses from the year 2021. In the year 2021, they made a loss of 1.46 billion Ghana cedis. 2022, 8 billion Ghana cedis. 2023, 5.96 billion Ghana cedis. The Ghana Grid Company made a loss of 93.5 million Ghana cedis in 2022, 8.6 million Ghana cedis in 2023. Gihok Distilleries reported a loss of 25.1 million Ghana cedis in 2022 and 25.5 million Ghana cedis in 2023. So, President, this one surprises me. Even the alcohol making company, is making losses. Graphic Communication Group also saw a consecutive losses of 3 million Ghana cedis in 2021, 4.4 million Ghana cedis in 2022, and 15.1 million in the year 2023. The Ghana Cocoa Board, the largest loss-making company, also saw 2.4 billion Ghana cedis lost in 2021 and 3.8 billion Ghana cedis in the year 2023. However, in the year 2024, Ghana Port and Harbors Authority started making losses, and we recorded a new company that has declared dividend. The State Housing Company replaced the GPHA, and the three of them, the State Housing Company, and TDC, together contributed a dividend of 28.7 million Ghana cedis.
Yet one some soda so Jinaman Sikasam Mwana Kane Finance Minister, no woman penny that they could afford to obey Dr. Mohammed Adam, and Ryan and San Common course or parliamentar. Sikasam man your Finance Minister, what bay Edicotuja, the Muchi, who church what you know. You're Mohammed Amin Adam Kokan Simbi, said betting tax at 10%. Omoanted na no man for you say na yet no na man ehwo na sika ne ko ene ono afren sem trofo hye mu abekere na semu na amane boni manu ko ansa na du fi Parliament House e won cry bye
from taxes on winnings from other forms of lottery, games of chance, staking lotto, they are not the same as what they are promising to abolish. And so if I see in the statement that he will abolish winnings from lotto or lottery and call that betting tax, then it sounds reasonable for me to think that he's equating betting tax, which they promise to abolish, to the taxes on winnings from other, lotteries or other games of chance. And I know that the winnings from lotto, for example, the tax on that was not implemented. And I know that for sure, for a fact. So as finance minister, I held several meetings on how to implement it. Following petition from National Lotteries Authority. And I facilitated meetings between LA and GRA to discuss how to implement. So I know for a fact that it wasn't implemented. And so I could not be taking advantage of the mistake the minister made. Reasonably, if you know that betting tax is different from other taxes or lotteries, the minister in the same statement sought to equate the two. Then I needed to explain that the betting tax he was referring to had not been implemented. But I can also understand that, I've listened to myself, I've listened to the statement, and it appears the statement created an impression that I meant betting tax as it relates to bet winnings was not implemented. If that's the impression that was created by my statement, then that was inaccurate on my part. But what I really wanted to say was that what he called betting tax, as in taxes on lotto winning, was not implemented. And so I think that explains the matter. Oh. But I think there are a few issues. I think I have some issues with that.
Apomudi adwuma efia womo ewo new takrade health ya wo second takrade ya to just say empanyimfo anhwe anka womo asem ama womo a ahwe na womo ankoye adwuma Titiru any an adjujumayo. One say a woman run a shift. Ebi mo ba no so abenwumre. Na woman mo kwanwumre no say woman kwa adwuma a akronfo timi hia woman eje woman niam afiri woman se me ne phone na wagye sika na wagye. Enti ama anadwujuma no ye din ama woman papa. Na omo chemu ananu ya woman health center ko eye adwuma. Ye woman hu ya ne sa akronfo ebuewura ho abegye woman niam three one more ensem eno nti wo mo simpanyimfo anka ho hwede a wo mo beja edwuma no eyo
the press center you refer to abobure health center for France sabi na dia jaye sewu around 3:30 we abria church the masem we see them am wa ha in fact on the fear abasha awareness system hospital staff in fact they are even trying not to work at night. One part of way many bring problem because we have been put aside. I'm not working like how the two men said I didn't want to go inside. When you trade, the only trade they had was you want to have a glass and free day. Have a glass loose in my home. I find ways where and I could so had it on my baby. You know, I expenses. Yeah, about to task. Sunny about customers and go for. Everybody can have free into for the individual bodies so and premier so the man the man your companies around now so you do baby you to say the phone this or against you our one was a brain the more with the pictures and videos of Moa Kodari they are headed to wine the moon as soon as possible and the man and Tonton Nazina inside more affect other people or other words the problem into free a year and I just made a phone call. Be able to travel any behind the said,
Ochingine Osajo from Matthew for a penny, Akasa, HS, Singina, Yaganko, any of my Yama, and Comobro for a so. Sounds almost like said the person of Castle Music and on one a boy any. Omoba Cosonia Tanada, into your Bibia Woody, now Unya setting up a beer, now I can be a mobo. Na wecha weni akohwe no wo sesa Ghana tu sa na mo no na bibi man nyina esomu a ebeboa ma wiase nyina so ani abaso na nua ne titru ene babi padi ne tibeto ya na akoye haw kese de amomanfo wo de nsemi tu dwabra Ukraine aban na musini wo man Ghana mu His Excellency Ivan Lukakuk etu anamoko ne nchen wofori panyimfie ewo chebi
Ochehine osajifo amoteo pani what in some ways nyina atudwa emra Ukraine ambassador to Ghana His Excellency Ivan Lukakuk woba ansahwe ewo chebi no dis ways nyina atudwa woba ye no wa manesa amafo mo nam so ema what the 500 boxes of packaged food items Nyane ahodo mapake makoma akwa hanu 500 eno de ba ya amafo a ne mpanifo mu fi akomanim ewo honom no ode ne ebre wo mo so elfa ma wo mo bra na ne sa hwem no ohu se so honom a wonya pa ohia buburo so achesi ho eno no opani du tu dwa wo che se Ukraine bekoso aboa na watre ne nsem na dodo na omo enibie no matimi aboa omo mabra boso so tumi afane papa e dey free wache hine enso ka sai mu no wache se so ba bibrem ha no modi a wo hia buburo na ehum amanfo papa eto be stress e wiase afana nso betimi aboa na nka mo ni bi no susu no otimi aboa wo mu wache hine e dey aseda kese pa e ma Ukraine ambassador
they should suffer pain and starvation to their death. I'm aware that you've seen it all over the world before. Poverty is everywhere. Sure, there are poverty people in Ukraine. But this part of the world's poverty, as you may well know, is different. In our countries in Africa, when people are poor, when it rains, they get wet. In Africa, some people are poor. They can't even have food to eat. In Africa, poor people when they're sick, sometimes they die. And the world watches. I wish that most countries who are blessed, like Ukraine is blessed, will see them support. These are the privileged, this malnourished, these poor people in the world, so they can have a life of comfort and a life of happiness.
would like to say that besides the ongoing Russian aggression, Ukraine remains a reliable guarantor of world food security, and this our joint action is a very good witness that this is not only the words. We are not only declaring our readiness to ensure the food security of the world
na yeto so apomode aso no ene yewura ho Asante Mantemu Health Director Dr. Fred Adom Akobwate ekire se beyese emfie enumunie no Asante Mantemu kwa ema ya womako awo so ya wono entumi amabiem no nipa mako 889 na tese edoso yi papapa na wo chese emfa ho ne aye chese kwan ya wo fa so na wono mo abo ema ho ban emfa ho ne hode a wo di no ni nyem no ema da so kwa wo so ya wono mo ema wo se ya tetesem ya rehosem papa na wo de sansem we atudwa wa abra 2024 health sector performance review na wono mo ya wo de ensem yi atudwa.
The doctor to population ratio was 1 doctor to 17,169 in 2020. It was 1 doctor to 5,529 in 2021. 1 doctor to 5,005 in 2022. 1 doctor 5,380 in 2024. And 1 doctor 5,614 in 2024. That is to population ratio was 1 nurse to 7,169 in 2020, 1 nurse 554 in 2021, 1 nurse 600 in 2022, and 1 for 490 in 2023. And then the year under the review, 1 nurse 640 as a target of 450. Naturally, it is very easy to jump to conclusion by saying the ratios are good. After all these inputs and processes, let's digress and discuss about the outcomes of all these discussions. The institutional maternal mortality ratio per 100,000 was 105 maternal deaths per 100,000 live deliveries in 2021. Ladies and gentlemen, we are talking about 124 women dying in giving birth. It was 132 maternal deaths per 100,000 live deaths in 2021. We are talking about 168 mothers dying in giving birth. 134 maternal deaths per 100,000 live deaths in 2021. Nominal figure of 181 women. 167 maternal deaths per 100,000 live deaths in 2023. We are talking about 270 women dying in giving birth. And in 2024, the year under review, we have maternal mortality ratio of 166 maternal deaths per 100,000 live deaths. And we are talking about 199 women.
Roman Catholic Sofupenyi ya owo Achumata Boom, Reverend Father Louis Ekwoku Sapon. Ene wakasa tunanma yonfofo se Onyankopon de asase we ama won se woni nipa so wa na be de chombe kwa ntatenyan. Enti omo nso nya obi asem na omu di a omo kan hu se da cho temuafo kese bi so obabi ya obebu omo nso aten.
Kwabena Frempon Manson KFM AM Semshro ni mapa we ni juma ewo Promise Broadcasting Limited na chede Onyankopon ena nanom ayadoma se de oye kwenti hene ewa kofa ewo osotwe mensin mu a na hene edin ene otiare Frempon Manson otosumienu na dwumadie ni mu etitiri ni anitini ede woni mu onyam ebeta dwumadie no achi na Roman asofo nso eka ho biem na dwumadie no achi na Oyerepa nsɛmtwerɛfo ne Reverend Father Louis Akua Kosapon a wɔyɛ Atwomatre Bromu Parish Priest edi nkɔmɔ yebisa ne sɛ bo ahenie ne nyamesom de nka ɛbɔ ebra nanso asɔfofoɔ mo anya mo nua mu mo de manim onyam abɛtai dwumadi akyi edi entia.
Well, humanitarian, he has done well. Why are the stranger? You might brother. The brother is I also be the idea of framing. And in the discuss, he said, me peneso and I'm in peneso. Me come at the trail and my views left and right. Ye name say, but we are not and we go on me what a young history in India more and look at some boy bracket cry a bimo. But Yame is the only say him. Is the Ahindi effect and it's from God. He's a Catholic, he's a Christian, I know. In the Yeshua Krane say a Christopher Ebisuni Adie. But the work is so more Yana no Musumwa. Jidi say, we Christian says, oh, boy. So we always make correct to do anomalies and not now. You shouldn't Krane so you Ahindi Friangopon. Kings are made by God. Kings are overthrown by God. Queens are made by God, and they are overthrown by God. Indeed, a Hindi future Nyame in the same Nyame in the same Nyame in the two Nyame in the two Hema. Say Solomon Munina Solomon by for and the free
Father Twan and Cassim and Odiafutu Emma, Ninia Uma, Nana Otiare. Frimpon manso a otosu mienu de wasa waye na eboa emanya mesom na hinino esimi ekọ nani mpa
ye fe ni KFM ene ye fe ni KFM bio nana frimpon de meka shona ne se oma ni nyamesom ehu hia no ebra Catholic sorry prisosum hia ni bia you should be available and they can tam say what na nana montam esna nanu hia no a eno so he must be all in all. You should be available. You should be available. Lord, Christ, someone Yame, and now say they are here by and the baby of the say him for being no and can correct, and man be more and can correct, Nancy, a bimus can correct.
Yeah, national chairman, yeah, what that sandstone tipper trucks and what associated say, one more ton and we are a ton and ba. And a faith patraks Jumedie and Proto Association, one chairman, ya wadano, or Rakwame Donko, or Penny dia to just say, one must have been a sanka. And Kratan, Wayana, a bind them a woman, say ya, and my woman quaint, and I say to me, boy, I'm quite to me, woman. Can you press it? I just saw con crying. And 2 was and one tem one crying, Abeco, or in 50 months, one crying, Abeco, baby, I will piano, and crying was so cold. Now, just Sankra no permit no was a basa no ha dwene ko besere se aban ema ebi nko emyam romanta mahodo mo se de be ya obi a wopen krata ni bi no beebi a wo firi no a wo pe bi a eho no obekọ akọje wo de sansem we atudwa wa bra wo mo to aba e wasante mantem eyi regional executives ahodo
Ora Kwame Nko eneye national chairman Edeman Association Okasa na wotu ne diafre ona otu anwe nyina se wonfa hondom saa omukuo yi a bra na fa ho ebedon bi se de empanimfo ebu bi sem prior we yi ba ko a ebunemu ka bom nso a de pesa ode ye bia eyeye
se gede man se wo ye anwetuni ano ye tipa driver yesre obe journey ko no be bia wo bia se chekra no ye de ebeba enti se wo nye member wo timi fa ku anwe they depend ever since in Tipakas in and the command so but you will to be identified. And say when you member now course of Otanya. Now or yeah for the Amiana Mawa, the veteran. The China Beborka, I drive and they said you have to be 1 year member, the Bemo Conamo, yeah, member not Tanya Mao at that point. Or no, I know us.
Otwanika say muno at the street to a bind.
Yes, sir, in Krata, you know. Your crata no near gold. We also annual with the annual 1 acre and 2 acres from Mubia. Within 2-3 days, no 2 years. You bet you never year cross on a crata and then Sabacan and stack. Yes, that's a one register because your minas must say, oh, you must say, the identity said, Mina, 4 times. Yes, sir. Oh, my that authority. Nafi my papers no ready senior year can tentamna no my manager.
James Nenia yato aba eyi ne foforo ewo asante mantem ha ene Mr. Opoku Ntechi.
Ebra ya pam se mini kunanim ewo Ashanti region aha no. Menso mene edom ebo na ye bese Afroba. Otu anwe ye hwese ye befa na chi ahwese wakata so. Ye mo don ka ye ho de ya na ye ntimi nhye no efise won ka ye ho. Enti be hwe kwan se Afia di ku ya hye nsa pa no. Ye ntentena. Ye be yire ho. Enya ofisa tena. Ne mo se tua na mo. Ne komia ya horo. Ba bia in members bia etubie no.
Ene on my Ghana bosomi emiensa ye wo mu yi Ghana bosomi esanse mfie duesi anwotwe a ye de ye ho Afia Broni nsam no ene na wopepepe ene ye hye ho fa eno ti March bosomi bia ye friend Ghana month edu wa ye se ye di Ghana nuane ye fa ya fa de se Ghana fo na enum nkomo ye de atiesi monten so akobi so manfo se Ghana ewo entam bia ye a omanfo ka e de kire ye ho aye ka ne se the national pledge eno achi oman ne nwoma ye national anthem nso ni nyina ye ko school no ye de kire ye Nene abrabo mu atete ni nyomenti ye bi so manfo se so national pledge no eye ntamu ayeka e de kire oman Ghana no ene national anthem no e ho nkomo te sen na wo be ni so ade ne ye ntwemo ye kohaba
Ghana ewo nioma hodo bi e ma ye dance so efri e man hodo a aka emu ebi ni senia ye si e fire ho ya ho siesiem ye dua ni die mu empo ye national anthem na pledge ene Ghana fo bi e be di nkomo se e Ghana bosomi mu nti na wa che kwan ya fa so e ka the national pledge obrofo kasem.
I promise on my honor to be faithful my lawyer to Ghana. I promise myself and amen.
I promise on my honor to be faithful and loyal to Ghana, my motherland. I pledge myself to the service of Ghana.
On my honor to be faithful and loyal to Ghana, my motherland. I pledge myself to the service of Ghana with all my strength and with all my heart. I promise
on my honor to be faithful and loyal to my motherland. I pledge myself to the service of Ghana with all my strength, all my heart.
Not to be faithful and loyal to Ghana, my motherland. I pledge myself with all my heart, to all my strength, with all my heart. I promise to hold a high street.
Faithful and loyal to Ghana, my motherland. The pledge. I promise for my to be faithful for Ghana forever and ever more. With more of my heart to all my, I promise to hold a high stool to our little forest. Through the black man, father is so help God.
I promise on my honor to be faithful to lawyer my mother.
Promise on my honor be faithful and loyal to Ghana, my motherland. I promise myself.
Yeah, what's it?
Na yedi eni chemu edwedie kase bomo Bank of Ghana amanebo ya be say edese wo yi new board of directors empanyimfo foforo kraya a wono mo behwe ama Bank of Ghana dwedie etumi akonkan amanebo Isaac Ona edaka etoaso
Bank of Ghana apaw empanyimfo foforo a wo board of directors a wo ba behwe dwumadi ahoro in bring na governor owning the Bank of Ghana no Dr. Johnson Panet Esiama eden samahoro atugwa na wachire se Bank of Ghana ni so ade hunu ni so obehwe ma sikasemu ohaw ahoro a enen akodore macro economic stability no wetimi so enen ano.
This moment, Your Excellency, marks the beginning of a new chapter for our institution, back on a renewed commitment to financial stability. Your Excellency, your presence here this morning underscores the importance that the government places on the work of this central bank. The role of the Bank of Ghana has never been more critical. We stand at a time of significant economic challenges, which are macroeconomic instability, rising inflationary pressures, currency volatility, and fiscal constraints, all of which demand urgent and strategic action. This board, Your Excellency, with vast is tasked with guiding the bank's policy direction and ensuring that we navigate the challenges with boldness, integrity, and accountability.
Na say Professor Nana Opoku Ajiman, Emma Impenifu Ahui Eswai.
So this is the oath of allegiance. I do solemnly declare that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the constitutional mandate, the objects and the laws establishing the Bank of Ghana.
Bank of Ghana, new governing board and Prewanga Pawungi, the one share, the one fans are crying the fay in Humusuron, meshing a Jumenimu.
You are coming to this role with excellent credentials, backgrounds, and your diverse backgrounds as public sector and private sector operators has equipped you with the required attitude and perspectives to offer the dynamic and inspirational leadership to the Bank of Ghana, which is what the bank requires at this critical period with significant challenges in our. The bank requires dynamic and innovative leadership to provide the public services it is known for, and ultimately to restore and enhance the trust of the public and stakeholders in this bank. I declare and undertake that I will not directly or indirectly
Bank of Ghana board for free almost. Nebusia for the casino up home gym. Yadani and who atom titi ya the sports a better almost.
abusuafo ye san emamo akwa babraso say ye de gudie mu nsem edamo ewo kasebo no ene enwumre beko Alfred Duncan na so ye okasa efa de ntia ojai the Black Stars of Ghana ebo ewo eye ne career mu Prosper Ogum esa the Asante Kotoko team no UEFA Europa League matches ekoso enwumre coaches no ensemben eno moka ede afa games no ehumidin edi Solomon Carter. Yes, I Eddie and free Alfred Duncan. Na so na 2022 and a player and the betu just say on Pesobebo Black Stars of Ghana team no ebiem na ebusani say denti kra no take his decision no they to just say bra nanka ofiu say bono or body e was so pa no na respect e was a Black Stars coaches any players the man no nya emfemfio ho
with the